Hi, welcome to South Mountain Tai Chi. Let's start by establishing our opening posture. Go ahead and step your feet shoulder width apart. Glance down at your feet. Point your toes straight forward. Bring your hands, elbows forward slightly, out in front of your body, palms facing your body, creating a little bit of space underneath your elbows. Go ahead and point the crown of your head up to the sky. Stretch out your spine. Try to touch the crown of your head up to the sky. As if we're sitting down onto a high stool, I want you to lower. Bend your knees a little bit, lower your tailbone. Sit downwards just a little bit. Good. Now I also want to point out that if you're not able to stand, that's absolutely okay. Or if you can't stand for the whole time and you need to sit down and take a break, then that is great too. You can follow along, imitate what we're doing from a seated posture as well as a standing posture. Good. So you're going to make sure your feet are shoulder width apart. Your knees are slightly bent, so you're sitting downwards a little bit. We're going to lower our center of gravity to keep us more balanced and stable over our feet. We're floating our hands and elbows forward, allowing your upper body, your rib cage, your shoulders, your back to soften and to settle downwards towards the ground. Again, lowering that center of gravity, but also making your body more relaxed at the same time. Now let's engage the breath. We're going to breathe together, breathing in through the nose and breathing out through the nose. And breathing in and breathing out. So wiggle your toes as if you're trying to grip the ground underneath your body, and breathe in and breathe out. Good. Still sitting downward onto that stool. Grip the ground with your toes and breathe in and breathe out. Good. We're going to breathe in again, and as you breathe in, I want you to imagine your feet driving, sinking into the floor like you're standing on mud and your feet are driving into the mud. And exhale as you soften and settle down into that opening shape, and breathe in. Feel those feet drive down into the ground. And exhale. Very good. Now we're going to add some upper body movements to this. So breathe in and raise your hands up to chest height. And breathe out, settling back down into this opening shape. And breathe in and breathe out. So imagine you're waving the sheet, making your bed, and you've got to spread the sheet out over the bed. Your fingertips are going to open the sheet and back down. And breathing in and breathing out. Now as you breathe in, again, the feet driving into the floor. Really feel your stability. Good. And if you wiggle your toes, grip your toes down into the floor as you breathe in, you feel that stability becoming even stronger. Breathing in and breathing out. Now we're going to change our shape. We're going to open the gate. Bring your hands up to chest height. Rotate your palms, and as if you're opening the gate. Both hands out, breathing in and breathing out all the way down. Now I want you to focus on the breath and breathing in all the way as much as you can, and start breathing out. And continue exhaling all the way down. All of the air goes out. Now fill the lungs back up again, 100%. Exhale, releasing all of that air back out. 100% of the air out, and then immediately fill it up again. Good. So we're opening and closing the gate. We're rooting deeply through the floor, feeling your feet press into the floor, and exhale. And we're breathing, filling our lungs 100%, but also exhaling 100%, releasing 100% of that bad air out so that we can take in good air and exhale. Very good. Now follow me, we're going to change the shape again. Take your hands up and over your head. Big circles, cross those wrists, slide down the tree back to the opening shape. Rotate the palms out, big circle, slide down the tree, back to the opening shape. Breathing in all the way, and breathing out all the way down. Breathing in all the way up, and breathing out all the way down. Breathing in. Now just because we're taking the hands up and over the head, doesn't mean we stand up tall and stop sitting downwards and stop rooting downwards. We want to stay rooted. We want to keep our weight low, our center of gravity low, even though we're reaching up above our heads. Stay seated onto that stool, keep your center of balance low, and check in with those toes. Right? As you take your hands up and over, grip those toes down into the ground. Feel that stability beneath your feet. Good. Breathing in again. And breathing out. One more time, and then we're going to change the shape again. Breathing in. And breathing out. Now start shifting your weight into one side and pause. Now as we start shifting our weight side to side and eventually forwards and backwards, I want you to glance down. Your nose should be over your knee, and your knee should be over your toes. Okay? The upper body muscles are still soft. We're still holding that shape. Our alignment is nose, knee, toes. Now what you're going to do is wind your spine up over that arch. Wind it up as much as you can. Feel the twist. And again, if you're seated, if you're seated, that's fine. Twist to the right. Right? Good, 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 good. Now, reach across. Reach across with one hand as if you're trying to reach to the side of the room. And shift your weight into the opposite foot as you unwind your upper body and winding up to the opposite side as you reach across with the opposite hand, reaching towards that wall. Shift your weight into the opposite foot, unwind your body, and wind it back up over that arch, reaching across with the opposite hand. You got the movement? Very good. We're going to do this a couple more times. Shift the weight, winding, reaching. Shift the weight, wind up over that arch, reach across with a hand. And stretch. Nose, knees, toes. That's what I want you to be mindful of here. More than anything, you're shifting your weight, nose, knees, toes. Your nose stays over the knee, and your knee stays over the toes as you shift your weight. And as you stretch and reach, try to reach those fingers all the way over, nose, knees, toes. Don't get pulled over like this. This is what we typically do. We overcommit. We allow ourselves to become off balance. I want you to start training your body right here, right now, to stay balanced and stable over your feet. Okay? Right here. That's as far as you can go. Shift your weight and reach across. This is the lesson of the day. Stability. Good. Stability in motion. Okay? Shift. Wind up. Reach. Stay aligned. Good. Wind up. Reach. Nose, knees, toes. One more on each side. Shift the weight over. Wind up. reach, and back. Shift the weight over, wind up, reach, and back. Settle back into our opening shape, and let's just review what we've learned. This you can practice on your own all day, any day. From the opening shape, we come up to chest height and down, keeping those muscles of the upper body soft, keeping a firm and stable root beneath our feet. Feel your feet pressing into the ground. And now we open the gate. Good. Breathing in all the way and breathing out all the way. And we rotate the palms out and up and over. Breathing in all the way and breathing out all the way. Remembering to stay rooted, feeling your feet firm and flat to the floor. One more time. And then we shift the weight over, wind up our upper body, reach across, stretch, nose, knees, toes, shift the weight, wind up, reach across, stretch, shift the weight, wind up, reach across, and stretch, and back down to our opening shape. One more breath in. And one more breath out. Good. Thank you for joining. Come back again and we'll learn some more.